Hey guys, today we're going to talk about it's important to be watchful than to be in here and now. So the first step, it's important to be watchful and be alert. So this is a download that just happened today, and actually it's been happening for a long time, but I never made a video out of it. But today I'm going to talk about why watchfulness is more important than being in here and now. I'm not saying here and now. Here and now is the ultimate thing. Being alive, being in the now is the ultimate thing. But the thing that you need to understand is your mind is tricky. Okay? So, in order for your mind not to trick you, it's important to be watchful. Now, let's say, right, I'm walking in this nature. Okay, I'm walking in this nature, right? Now, the thing is, I have to be here and now, which means that this is what I need to focus on, or which is alive. Right now, at this moment, I shouldn't be thinking about past or future, or if I think out of this area, which means that I'm imagining, which is not in the present moment, which means that I'm not alive, which means that I'm walking and thinking about something else. I'm thinking either of past or either of future, right? So I have to be in the present moment, right? The thing is, you cannot be in the present moment all the time, which eventually will improve as you meditate, which eventually will improve as you improve your watchfulness, alertness, and you awaken slowly, right? And some people awaken all of a sudden through drastic encounters or through just awakening. Some people just awaken, right? But it doesn't happen with everyone, right? So the problem with being in the moment, or trying to actually not being in the moment, actually the problem of trying to be in the moment is your mind will say, oh, right, you see, right now, right, I'm walking, right, I'm thinking about something else, and your mind would say, oh, you're not in the moment, you just missed out. You just missed out the moment. You're thinking about something else, right? So now you're walking for 5 minutes and you're thinking about something else. You're thinking about some plan or something, and then you missed out watching some of the trees, or you just missed out the moment, and your mind will be like, oh no, you missed out the moment, right? And then again you will start to focus on the moment, and again your mind is going to take you to something else, and again you'll be like, oh my god, what's happening, right? So the two things that you need to realize: the first thing is you cannot be in the moment all the time, okay? And it's gonna be like a wave, which means that you're gonna be in the moment and you're gonna be thinking about something else. Again, you're gonna be in the moment. Now you're gonna be thinking about something else, maybe for a few minutes, for an hour, for a month, for a year. But for you to catch that you are in the mind is the first process. The only way you can catch your mind is through watchfulness. Now let's say that I'm walking, right? And the mind's duty is to make sure that, everything is right, which means that your mind will make you focus about the dangers that can happen. Right now I'm in the nature, it can be a bear, it can be a snake, or it can be anything I can encounter right now. So my mind's duty is to make me alert or protect me from the dangers that I can encounter right now, right here. Okay, that's mind's duty. Okay, and once you start thinking about your safety, it's going to lead to other thought, which means that you cannot be in the moment, right? So that's what mind does. Now, if you're watchful of that, if you catch that, if you watch your mind, what it's doing, right, you will be aware where your mind is taking. Now, that's what you need to focus on. Okay, your mind can take you to the future. Your mind can take you to the past, and your mind can take you to the present moment. Which means that once your mind releases to the future, it's all about future thoughts. Once your mind releases you to the past, it's all about past thoughts. And once your mind releases into the present moment, which is right now, right here, you are in the present moment. You see? So you need to be watchful of your mind than focusing on the present moment. Because a lot of people, even me, I focus on the present moment. But as I started watching this, I understood it's important to watch your mind rather than focusing on the present moment, because it's okay to go in the past, it's okay to go in the future, it's okay to be in the present. But your duty is to be watchful, which is meditation, watching what your mind is doing. And once you keep on doing it, nothing is going to bother you. Now, if you focus on being in the moment, what will happen is your mind is going to bother you, saying, hey, you're not in the moment, what you're doing. Your meditation is wrong. Are you doing something wrong? Okay, the mind is going to trap you. Okay, it's the game between you and your mind. Okay, so the mind is going to say, hey, you're not in the present moment, you just went to the future. Hey, your mind is, it went to the past, you're not in the present moment, what are you doing? And then you'll be like, oh my God, I just pissed out the moment, what am I doing? Okay, so the mind's duty is to make you confused. Okay, now you need to be watchful of your mind. Doesn't matter, it's going to take you to the future, past, or the present. The more you do it, the more the mind dissolves, and then you're going to come into the present moment. Okay, the important thing that you need to understand is be watchful of your mind. Don't focus too much on being in the present moment. Yeah, you should be like Eckhart Tolle, or Ramdas, or Osho, or all the great masters who are in the present moment. Ultimately, you need to be there, but don't worry, you will be there. But the important thing is to be watchful of your mind, rather than focusing on the present moment. If you too much focus on your present moment, the present moment is going to be taken away from it's going to be taken away. The present moment is going to be taken away from your system through your mind. The mind is going to confuse you, and it's going to take away your present moment. But if you start to be watchful of your mind, the mind is going to dissolve, and you're going to be in the present moment more often. Okay, so don't worry that you're going into the past or future or present. Be watchful of your mind. And once you start to watch your mind, it slowly is going to dissolve. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do here today. Hopefully this video helps you. Thank you, and have a blessed day.